Well, folks, nice little outdoor bistro set. Let's go through it. So, folks, this came with the estate. We don't need it. Nice wrought iron with chairs with a nice inlaid table with an epoxy coating and native or Mexican styled cushions. It's an attractive set. Let's go through it. So the chairs themselves are iron. I'm going to pause the video and we'll take a look at the chairs so you can just see some of the details of it, but they're lovely. So let's do that. And here we are up close and personal with one of the chairs, and they're all the same, but it's nice to be able to see exactly the detail of it being on the ground. Solid iron, like really robust, and it's been painted black, and that's original paint. But the nice thing about that is it'd be easy to upkeep. I mean, there's no issues with it now, but in the future, if you kept the stuff outside and you need to touch it up, let's face it, hitting it with some black paint is easy peasy. You can see the undercarriage is all metal, and it's all welded and put together, and premium chairs. Of course, this cushion is just, it's a nice native pattern, maybe American native, or I can't be precisely sure, maybe Mexican, but just a nice cushion to use outside, and you can tie them onto the chairs, bring them inside. If you want to put other cushions on, easy to do. So what can I say? And of course, here's the table. Now the table, as I mentioned earlier, has an epoxy coating. So what you can see, if you look at the table, it's got these nice wood inlays, which are very attractive. But then on top of the table, it has a nice, epoxy coating is like what you see when you go to the bar. It's designed to preserve the tables and make that. And if you feel it, it's much denser than a Varathane. And, that means it'll just be able to be out there in the rain without too many issues, or without any issues. And the base is iron, so there you go. Now, of course, the chairs are iron as well, and as I mentioned in the segment on the chairs, you can remove the cushions and take them indoors, and you may very well want to change the cushions in the future. It's really up to you. It's a great setup. The table itself, as far as measurements are concerned, we call that table about 25 inches round. Standard dining height of 29-30 inches. And, of course, the chairs themselves are pretty standard. I'm a guy who's 6'1", and I sit comfortably in them, so there's no funny business as far as measurements are concerned. I'm going to take some photos, going to be higher quality in this video, so make sure you study them, but it pretty much is what it is. It's a nice, well-rounded set, and if you've got a smaller little nook in your backyard that you'd like to put something like this out there, and be very much at home. Now, of course, you could, if you wanted, use this indoors. The set really doesn't care where it's used, just cares that it's used. So I'll leave that sort of up to you. Pricing is firm. I understand you may be tempted to offer less, but to be honest, the bottom line is folks just don't care. This is the internet and everything sells, so whether it's today or tomorrow, I'm indifferent. But if it's to you, I'd be glad to do so. When you reach out, I'll get back to you right away. You'll see it's exactly as I've described. Delivery will also be an option, and it's simple stuff. So, like I said, without further ado, if you'd like to see, send me a text, email, or phone call, and I'll sell it to you. Thanks, folks.